FEMA announced this week Utah will receive more than $100 million to help fund 3 of the state's water infrastructure projects. Fox 13 News reporter Spencer Joseph explains how the drought has made upgrading systems necessary.
Salt Lake City, the Weber Basin, and the city of Provo all received portions of $100 million in federal grants to help fortify water projects. Dave Decker with the city of Provo Public Works says Utah received a good amount of water in the past, which benefited Utah Lake.
One of the primary challenges that we have in the state right now is the few years that we get really good water years, like in 2017 or 2019, you may remember we had some flooding, some significant flooding on the Provo River.
Unfortunately, Decker says much of that water has now disappeared.
A lot of water was put into Utah Lake, and there was some benefit for about 1 year, but most of it evaporates really quickly.
An aquifer storage recharging system in Provo, which would help replenish groundwater, is one of the projects in the state that will see system upgrades thanks to newly received funding.
Many of these projects are longer-term infrastructure projects, trying to ensure that Utah is prepared for the risks that we'll be facing in the future. Growing drought risk, the earthquake risk that we have in the Wasatch Front.
FEMA Representative Catherine Fox emphasizes other risks Utah's water system faces, saying the state needs to be more prepared.
When we're facing wildfire risk, there would continue to be water available, which is just huge. And so many of our projects as well. Flooding is one of our most common disasters.
Chris Hamlet with the Utah Department of Public Safety says improving water systems has been on the government's radar for some time now.
This has been one of the priorities of the federal government the last couple of years, is to deal in mitigation and resiliency, and a lot of it's based on climate risk and disasters that are related to the climate. So we know this is just the beginning.
Spencer Joseph, Fox 13 News, Utah.